Ormyra Ravenholt stood at the heart of the Gilded Order, her lineage carved into the marble halls beneath her feet. Her path was shaped not just by her mother, Eirwen Thane, but by the enduring shadows of her three great aunts who came before her, Gildra Veyne, Feyra Kael, and Lyra Thane. Gildra had once fractured a united realm with ruthless precision, dividing lands and scattering loyalties. Feyra, unrelenting in her fury, set those lands ablaze, igniting wars that consumed cities and scorched the realm's foundations. And Lyra, cold, calculating, and impossibly far-seeing, rose from their ashes to secure a lineage that could not be undone. After Eirwen's mother vanished during the collapse, Lyra, still young but already powerful, took her niece as her own. She raised Eirwen beneath crystal archways and silk tapestries, then married her to Eldric Ravenholt, a kind and steady king placed to ensure peace. From that union came Ormyra, born into a realm at rest. For nearly 50 years, peace held across the divided territories, thin but enforced. Yet the legacy of her great aunts ran deeper than time, and the scars of war never faded. Gildra's fractured realm, Feyra's ash-covered fields, Lyra's silent placements. Ormyra felt them all. She passed the faded emblems of noble houses that fled under Gildra's decree. She walked the overgrown remnants of Feyra's wrath, where some ruins had been rebuilt, others left as stark reminders of what rebellion cost. These scorched remnants were not forgotten. They were preserved, perhaps deliberately, to warn those who might ignite war again. And in Lyra's marble courtyard she still felt the weight of foresight, a throne not seized by force, but assembled through quiet design and unspoken deals. The Gilded Order had not always existed. It was born as a ceremonial counterbalance to chaos, a gilded welcome committee masquerading as a governing body, more pageant than power. But in a realm unraveling, image became influence. Known as Velcor, the realm had once been whole, its name spoken with certainty. Now it lingers as an echo. The Gilded Order does not rule Velcor, but it anchors it, its golden halls a symbolic center, stitched into ritual and memory. When Lyra placed Eldric Ravenholt on the throne and bound him by marriage to Eirwen, she authored the Decree of Steelblood, a pact enforced by ancestral law and sacred binding that forbade armed conflict between territories for 50 years. The punishment for breaking the decree was exile, forfeiture of noble titles, and, in extreme cases, sentencing by a tribunal established by Lyra herself, an autonomous judicial body independent of the Gilded Order. The decree held because no house dared risk losing its bloodline, its seat, or its ancestral name. With rival houses always watching, even peace born of constraint was better than ruin. Now the decree has expired. And though the peace endured longer than many believed possible, it was always a pause, not a cure. Those with old grievances have begun to stir. The Watchers, silent stewards who guard Velcor's coasts and borders, have seen movement. Ships, marching banners, fifer-lit steel beneath stormy skies. Ormyra does not inherit peace, she inherits the reckoning.